Most marketing doesn't work because you break two key rules that you have to accomplish every time you put something out for marketing, from your email marketing to your blog post, your social media post, to the way that your website is designed. You have to have these two key rules in place if you want your marketing to be effective, and that's what we're going to cover today. And this will be a really short video lesson because these are super simple rules, and if you just follow these and combine them with the other principles that we have, aligning with your local market positioning and your differentiators and your ideal client and your perfect prospect profiles, if you combine those together, now you'll have success with marketing, and you'll start to have more and more of this gain traction and bring you new clients. And the very first thing that you have to do, the very first rule I want to cover today, is authenticity. So the reason that most marketing fails, one of the reasons, is that you aren't authentic. You're copying what other people are doing, or you're trying to impress your peers in the industry. You're trying to make yourself sound smart to other fitness professionals, to other trainers, to other business owners, and you're not speaking directly to your ideal client. You're not speaking in a way that resonates with the person that wants to lose 20 pounds, that doesn't know anything about fitness, that doesn't care about the fancy terminology. They just want to get results. And you have to be authentic in your marketing, and being authentic by communicating to them in a way they want to be communicated with, but more importantly, in a way that holds true to your values and who you are as a person. Right? So many people, they go out and they try to copy what the latest inspirational speaker is doing. They try to model what they see the other marketers on YouTube, on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on the people that are inspiring them. They try to copy those, and rather than thinking about what are the principles behind why they're successful, what made that marketing campaign successful, that ad successful, that message successful, and how do I apply that to me and my audience, you just simply model it and copy it, and you're not authentic, and that will come through. You're going to run out of ideas. You're not going to be comfortable delivering that message, and eventually you will be outed essentially as a fraud, right? The message that you have. So let's say that your inauthentic marketing works. Let's say that you actually attract clients in with your inauthentic marketing, and then they come in and they meet you in person, and you're a completely different person from what they see on camera, what they see on social media, the culture inside of your gym, in your studio, the way they interact with your trainers, it's not aligned. So now one of two things happens. They leave, and they don't become a client because they get that feeling immediately, right? There's a disconnect, and they understand it. They may not know why, but they understand it. Or two, the culture of your facility, the culture of your business starts to change because you've brought those people in, and that's not the true culture. That doesn't hold true to your values, and it's inauthentic to you, and you will be miserable. So be authentic in your marketing. Be yourself. It's okay to be a little nerdy if you're nerdy. It's okay to be a little goofy if you're goofy. Don't try to be funny if you're not funny, right? Be yourself in your marketing. Own it. Own it, and then use the regular principles of how you communicate, how we align a marketing message, all the things that we teach you to be more effective with your marketing. So that's the very first thing. You have to be authentic with your marketing. The second thing is there's this 3-part formula for most marketing messages, right? When we send something out, and this includes if I'm going to reach out to someone in my network, this includes if I am going to send out a social media post, if I'm going to send an email, blog post, no matter what I'm doing, from running a Facebook ad, right? We have to make this appealing and make sure that our message has these 3 parts. And the very first part, I'm going to use the whiteboard here, is I've got to have a reason. All right. I need a reason to reach out. I need a reason that I'm communicating to you. Now, if I'm networking, that reason might be that I was just thinking about you. And that could be true. Hey, I was thinking through my network, who do I need to contact? I was just thinking about you. Or hey, I've got this new program. We talked about this. I was thinking about you. For social media posts or blog posts, hey, I had this really cool idea, or I had this experience in the gym and it got me thinking about how I can help you get results, right? So I always tell people, this is the reason that I'm sending this message out. Then the next piece is value. This is huge, right? Now you don't have to give away the farm on this, right? You don't have to give away everything, but you can't always ask. You've got to deliver some value to them, and you have to tell them exactly why it's important to them. So here's why I'm contacting you. Here's what you get and why it's important. So if I'm contacting someone in my network for this is, hey, I was just thinking about you, and I just want to know what's going on in your life. I don't know, like maybe sometimes when I think about this, sometimes people just need to talk about this. Just like, what's cool? What's going on, man? Anything I can help with? And you just get to know them and get to talk to them over that conversation. If it's social media posts, like, hey, here's this cool tip, here's how it might help you. All right, here's the outcome you're gonna get. Here's the problem it's gonna help you solve. Name the value, know what the value is in that. And then finally, the missing piece for a lot is a CTA, call to action. You gotta tell them what to do next. And that doesn't mean that you have to always sell something. It doesn't mean that you're always pushing an agenda, but it does tell them what to do next. So it might be, hey, subscribe here, follow me here, comment below, message me. It could be buy something, it could be opt into something, but you always tell your audience, you always tell your followers what you have to do next when you're going through your marketing. And if you don't do that, you're missing out on a lot of opportunities. What'll end up happening is if you do this well, you're authentic, they're attracted to you now. They're starting to know and like you, they're starting to build trust. We build trust through this value and telling them why we're reaching out to them, but then they get left in the dark, right? If you just leave it open-ended and you do not have this call to action at the end, all that work you put in on the front end, all that you did, it's all for nothing because you're just kind of hoping that they take the next action and that they know what to do next. And people want to be led. They want to know exactly what they need to do next. So here's what I want you to do on this, right? So if you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is your call to action today. All right, the next step, I have 2 calls to action, breaking a cardinal rule here. I want you to go follow me at Instagram. It's RT Ketchum, so my handle is at RT Ketchum. Go follow me on Instagram where I share tips like this every single day in my story, through my feed, and I help you become a better business owner. I'll be back soon with another video. Until then, subscribe, follow me. I'll be back.